boys and girls, and welcome to Garden Guitar. We have Ed Sheeran here with a song called Toughest. Alright, so it fits the guitar very well, like it usually does with Ed's songs here. So we'll start this right away. We have the capo set on the first fret to have the easiest chords possible. So let's go over these 5 chords we need for the song. So we'll start with the D. So that is open D, second G, third B, and second E. Next one will be G. So that is third on E, second on A, open D, open G, third B, and third E. Then we have the D F chord. That's a D, but with an F sharp in the bass. So that is second on E. And then you mute the next string, which is the A. You'll just lean this finger on top of the A string, so it gets muted like that. And then open D, second G, third B, and you can go with open E here or the third E, because this chord comes usually after the G. So you can just keep these two there in the bottom and just switch over to this position, or you can go with it open E. It doesn't matter there. All right, so that's the D F chord. Then the next one will be the A. So that is open A, second D, second G, second B, and open E. And the final chord will be B minor. So that's a bar chord. You place the bar now on the second fret, and you bar all strings except for the last E here in the bass. So 5 strings from bottom and up, and then the rest will be 4th on D, 4th on G, and 3rd on B. So there you have the chords for the song, guys. Let's take a look at the different parts of the song, the verses, the pre-chorus and chorus, and then also a bridge part later. But yeah, first the verse. We'll start with the D, and we'll start to look at the strumming pattern. This strumming pattern will be about 8 fast downs, okay? So one strumming round goes like this. All right, so I try to emphasize certain downs here to get this certain rhythm here. So the 3rd down, the 6th down, and the 8th down, these downs you play more on the higher top strings down here, all right? The other downs, the 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th, and 7th, you chew a little bit more here on the mid bass string area. So for D, slowly it goes like this. And for instance, G, where you have the spectrum of all strings here, it sounds like this. It's perhaps even more clear how it's done here when you use a chord that covers all strings here. So bass, bass, top, bass, bass, top, bass, top. Like that. All right, so that is one round. 8 downs, and these are the ones to emphasize the 3rd, the 6th, and the 8th. Okay, so that's how you do it. And yeah, we will look at the chord progression for the verse here. It will be 1 string around per chord, and the chord progression will be D to G to the D F and to A. Okay, so that chord progression, you're gonna play, like I said, 1 string around per chord. You play it for 4 rounds. Okay, so 1 round goes like this. All right, a couple rounds. So there you have the verse play. Then that takes us to the pre-chorus. You're gonna continue the same strumming here, just different chords. Now you're gonna play G for 2 string rounds, then D for 1, and A for 1. That is 1 chord progression, and you will play that for 2 rounds. So G2, D1, and A1. On the second around there, the last A, you just play one down with a big pause, and that leads up into the chorus. So the pre-chorus goes like this: G2, D1, A1 times 2. And then comes the chorus. All right, so guess what? The chorus is played with exact same chord progression as in the verse. So D, G, D, F, and A. But now we have different, when it comes to the downs there, we don't have this rhythm going on here with the 8 downs. You will just play 4 straight downs per chord. So D4, G4, DF4, and A4 like this. You play that for 4 rounds, and there you have your choruses. All right, and then after this 4th round of this, we just have an ending here still in the chorus, where you're just gonna play 1 down on the G, and then you have a pause. So it's D4, G4, DF4, and A4. That chunk you play for 4 rounds, and then you end with 1 down on G, and that with a pause that builds up for the next round, the next verse, and so on. All right, so that's how you handle the choruses. And then, yeah, we have an instrumental part after the first chorus. So in between the first chorus and the second verse, you have an instrumental part. You play 1 round of the same verse play you did. So the strumming pattern back again with the rhythm here of 8 downs, the D, G, D, F, and A. All right, and then starts the second verse. All right, so the bridge comes in about 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the song, and it comes after the second chorus. The bridge goes with the same strumming pattern we had of 8 downs to start with. Okay, so it goes G1, D1, and A1. 1, that means 1 strumming round. Okay, so that's how you start. And then you're gonna use this B minor. You're gonna play 3 downs on the B minor, 1, 2, 3, and then you shift to A and play 5 down. Sorry, 5 down. So you have the B minor 3 down and the A 5 down. So far G, D, and A with the strumming pattern, and then B minor 3 downs and A 5 downs. And then you start again to play the G, D, and A, but the final A there will be played for 2 strumming rounds. So the G1, D1, and A2. And that is how this bridge ends. I'm gonna play that for you. I'm gonna take down the tempo so you will understand how it's done here. So let's go from start here. G1, D1, A1, and then the B minor 3 downs, A 5 downs, then G1, D1, and A2. Let's go. Part, and that was played after the second chorus, and then you're gonna play the 3rd and final chorus in the end here. I just mentioned that the 3rd and final chorus, you play 1 down per chord, the same chords as used in the previous choruses, but you play only 1 down per chord for the first 2 rounds. Then you're gonna use the strumming pattern for the last 2 rounds, and that is how this beautiful song from Ed Sheeran, Toughest, ends. So only 5 chord, guys, pretty easy to play as well. Just practice the rhythm here. I think that is the challenge here for this song, to get the strumming right. Otherwise, no problems, I believe. So yeah, give it a try, guys, and if you enjoyed this tutorial, please thumb up, subscribe to this channel, why not, and yeah, play tuned.